When I traveled, I went to the anti-corruption summit in London. The flight from Abuja to Dubai, I was on the same flight with AGF. The flight from Dubai to London, we actually sat together next to each other and we talked. He disclosed a lot to me, let me put it that way. And ranging from a serving minister who led people to him that he must revoke my engagement letter because I was causing a public embarrassment, asking for so many things, and that this is going to lead to a lot. And in his own words, he said there was public outcry. And I told the AGF that, look, the job you gave me demands public outcry. It's really appalling that you guys, the cabinet members that Buhari appointed, and as I stated in my open letter to Buhari, that for these banks to be flouting TSA, and most of your cabinet members are coming on record to say that the banks have complied with TSA. So what bunch of people are we dealing with? He promised to recover the funds, go to London, deliver my speech, came back, wrote the president. I want to keep you up, on what is going on. Wrote the president, apprising the president of, my meeting with the AGF and the AGF's promise to recover. But I still crave the president's indulgence to impress upon the AGF. So I went ahead and opened 4 accounts with First Bank called Panic Alert Security Systems / asset recovery account in Naira, US dollars, British pounds and euros for the purpose of recovering these funds for onward transfer to the federal government. The Malami has reneged on his gentleman agreement, and the need for the president to really look into this matter, and I'm still requesting a meeting on this matter, and to show the president the 1.993 trillion naira the EFCC is still holding, that the EFCC has not remitted to the federal government, and the over 20 trillion naira that is still with the bank. Even if the banks don't comply, I want the press, I want the masses certainly, to know, to see the frustrations, what I've gone through. I really want to put it before the president, who was voted on that singular vow to fight corruption. I commend him, though, to the extent that he even responded, because when I was fighting Lamode during President Jonathan, I never got any response from ex-President Jonathan. But just asking Malami AGF to respond to me is not the only. In fact, the remedy I sought in my letters, petitions to him, is for the president to call me and the AGF. Let me table what I have. When I met Malami on the plane, I told Malami, I said, look, to the extent that you gave me this letter of engagement, I'm very, very grateful. But your actions and inactions post-engagement are incomprehensible, very shocking. I don't think you are the same person I met before you were appointed, and immediately when you were appointed AGF, because everything, even when I showed him the evidence of the fictitious account EFCC is keeping at, maintaining at Access Bank, 8-page report, he read it. I was watching his demeanor. I have the recording of myself, the phone call Access Bank made to me. It's recorded. Access Bank stated unequivocally that they have met with you and you promised that you're going to call me. So you need to sort that out with Access Bank, because one of the parties to that conversation already called me. And that same day, I called your PA nephew who came to where we are now. This used to be my, abode. And I have my CCTV footage and my conversation with him recorded. When I immediately, that same March 3rd, I sent a message to you through your PA nephew that you shouldn't call me regarding any banks. You have sent me to go after the banks. If you don't want me to do this job, you let me know. One doesn't need to be a psychic nor a cynic to understand that Malami's loyalty lies with the banks. not Nigeria that he's supposed to be loyal to.